Hello there, Senators. Welcome back to the channel. We are just 1 week away from the 2-episode premiere of the Ahsoka series, and man, was that TV spot featuring new lines by Hayden Christensen a surprise.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
While rewatching the clip, I found something interesting, and I've only seen a few people talking about it. Here is some of the new dialogue voiced by Hayden Christensen.
In this war, you will face more than just droids. As your master, it's my responsibility to prepare you. I won't always be there to look out for you. Don't be afraid. And trust your instincts. I know you can do this, Ahsoka.
While most of this dialogue is indeed between Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka during the events of the Clone Wars, meaning it takes place via a flashback, I'm not so sure about the last line.
I know you can do this, Ahsoka.
I think this line is between Ahsoka Tano and Anakin Skywalker in the present day. That is, the timeline of The Mandalorian. Which means we will see Anakin's Force Ghost. The question becomes, in which episode should we expect to see Hayden reprise his role as a Force Ghost? The answer partially lies in the recent reveal of who the directors for the Ahsoka series will be. While Dave Filoni is confirmed to be writing the series, he's only directing episodes 1 and 5. It's safe to assume we could see Anakin in one or both of these episodes. I think we will see a flashback scene early in the season. It would allow normie fans to see what Anakin and Ahsoka's relationship was like before the events of Order 66 and Anakin's turn to Darth Vader, perhaps a quick montage before the first episode catching fans up to speed. A Force Ghost scene would be most exciting midway through the season, perhaps when Ahsoka may need the most encouragement. In the trailers, we hear Baylan Skoll, an Order 66 survivor who seemingly knew who Anakin was, say,
Anakin spoke highly of you.
My theory is after Baylan says this, he will begin to taunt Ahsoka, blaming Ahsoka for Anakin's fall to the dark side. Of course, they will battle it out and part ways to meet again in a future episode. At this point, we assume Ahsoka does not know Anakin was redeemed by Luke. She could set out to obtain knowledge through a Force connection. This is something that has been rumored for a long time. Ahsoka is said to learn a valuable lesson of destiny in this series. She will learn that everything had to happen the way it did to get her to this place in her story. Rumors are we will see Ahsoka face off with Anakin on Mustafar as if she never left the Jedi Order. However, as she will learn, Anakin was always destined to become Vader, even if she hadn't left him and the Jedi. This insight could prove to be valuable, as she would no longer have to blame herself for Anakin's turn to the dark side, something I've always thought she struggled with. It was rumored at one time this was supposed to take place in the World Between Worlds. A recent community tab poll revealed 3/4 of senators who voted say we will see the World Between Worlds in Ahsoka. However, the World Between Worlds has not been confirmed at this point. I believe we will see a variation of the World Between Worlds. Ahsoka will visit an old Jedi temple, where she will encounter Force visions of the Mustafar scene and potentially other flashbacks. This will be similar to what we see in Season 2 of Star Wars Rebels, when Ezra, Kanan, and Ahsoka all have visions inside an old Jedi temple on Lothal. It's worth noting Ezra's vision takes place somewhere that resembles the World Between Worlds as we see it in Season 4. Ahsoka could then come into contact with Anakin's Force Ghost, where we hear this line.
I know you can do this, Ahsoka.
I hope at this point we will also see Ahsoka turn into Ahsoka the White. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and check out my last video where I discuss a wild theory about Ezra Bridger. For now, this meeting is adjourned. May the Force be with you always.